Ladies and gentlemen, silent confidence is the power that speaks without a voice. It's the calm in your eyes, the grace in your walk, the courage in your heart. You don't need to announce strength. Your presence says it all. True confidence is a quiet force that doesn't demand attention, yet it naturally attracts it. It is the kind of strength that does not need to be broadcasted to the world through loud words or boastful claims, because it is evident in the way a person carries themselves. When you walk into a room with silent confidence, people can feel your presence before you even speak. It's in the way your shoulders are back, your head is held high, and your eyes reflect certainty and calm. This type of confidence is unshakable because it is rooted deeply within. It is not dependent on the opinions of others or the validation of society. Loudness often hides insecurity, but quiet confidence is born from self-awareness, experience, and an inner trust that you can handle whatever life throws your way. When you embody this kind of confidence, you inspire without effort. People notice the steadiness in your demeanor, the way you listen more than you speak, the way you choose your words carefully when you do speak, and the way your actions consistently align with your values. Silent confidence also means not needing to prove yourself in every situation, because you already know your worth. You do not need to compete for the spotlight, because you understand that true influence does not come from noise, but from presence. In fact, those who are truly confident are often the best listeners, learners, and observers, because they do not feel threatened by the success or intelligence of others. They are secure enough to allow others to shine without feeling dead. This confidence allows you to make decisions with clarity, handle challenges with grace, and remain calm under pressure. It is the quiet assurance that even in moments of uncertainty, you have the capability to find solutions and adapt. The beauty of silent confidence is that it earns respect effortlessly. People are drawn to authenticity, and they can sense when someone is genuinely comfortable in their own skin. This creates trust and admiration, because they see you as someone who is not easily swayed by trends, opinions, or temporary setbacks. In a world full of noise and constant self-promotion, silent confidence stands out as a rare quality. It doesn't need to shout to be heard. Its impact is felt in the subtle yet powerful ways it influences those around it. It is the unspoken leadership that comes from example, the kind of strength that empowers others to believe in themselves without feeling intimidated. By embracing silent confidence, you cultivate a presence that speaks far louder than any words ever could, leaving a lasting impression on people's minds and hearts without ever having to demand it. Silence holds an incredible power when it is built on the foundation of self-belief, inner strength, and a strong sense of purpose. It is not the absence of expression, but rather the presence of certainty. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you do not feel the need to constantly explain yourself or justify your choices. Your quietness becomes a statement in itself, showing the world that you are at peace with your path and confident in your ability. This kind of silence is not about shyness or fear. It is about discipline and control over your energy. It is the choice to let your actions speak, instead of engaging in unnecessary arguments or self-promotion. A person with this form of silence does not rush to respond to criticism or praise, because they understand that their worth is not defined by momentary opinions. They act with intention, and every move they make carries weight. This kind of presence captures attention effortlessly, because it leaves space for others to observe and interpret your strength without you needing to point it out. When silence is fueled by purpose, it carries an unshakable dignity. You can walk into any room and command respect without saying a single word, simply because your posture, energy, and focus convey more than language ever could. People often underestimate the influence of a composed and grounded individual until they witness how such a person navigates challenges without being rattled. The ability to remain silent in moments when others might lose control is a true sign of power. It reflects self-mastery and a deep trust in your own capacity to handle life. This kind of silence also makes space for deeper thinking and observing. While the world is busy talking, you are absorbing, learning, and understanding, which ultimately gives you an advantage in decision-making and problem-solving. It creates an aura of mystery that draws people in, because they want to know what drives you, what thoughts you carry, and what strength lies beneath that calm exterior. Such silence is not passive. It is an active choice to direct your energy towards meaningful action rather than empty noise. When it is combined with inner strength and a clear vision, silence becomes a tool for influence, inspiration, and change. It speaks directly to people's hearts without needing to pass through their ears, because they feel the authenticity and conviction behind it. In many ways, this kind of quiet power outshines even the most passionate speeches, because it leaves a lasting emotional impression. The world may often value loudness as a sign of strength, but the truth is, silent confidence, built on belief, strength, and purpose, speaks in a language far more universal and impactful, one that transcends words and lingers long after the moment has passed. Silent confidence teaches us that real power doesn't always roar. Sometimes it simply stands tall, unshaken, and unwavering. When belief, strength, and purpose live within you, your presence alone becomes the loudest statement you will ever make.